Well, brother, you say casual level because you didn't see what it was like before. Boxing gyms were only in urban ghettos, right? It was very rare to have any access to combat sports, including the one that actually had some popularity. It wasn't seen as something most people would do, in the United States. So the UFC's explosion has caused an explosion in the popularity in combat sports in general, which I think is absolutely great. I mean, listen, you fighters now, you young kids can go anywhere, find a jiu-jitsu gym, find a boxing gym, kickboxing, whatever you want, whatever floats your boat is there for you, and you can access it pretty readily. It wasn't like that when I was a kid. I wanted to box desperately from the time I was very little, and I couldn't. So I entered karate, and I learned some really good things from karate. I think karate is one of those missing arts. Like, you gain a lot by kicking the air. What do you gain? You gain accuracy. Any of the really great strikers have a traditional martial art background. George St. Pierre, Conor McGregor, Anderson Silva. They all didn't start kickboxing or Muay Thai. They started with traditional martial arts, which is repetition, repetition, kicking that air over and over again, which makes you sharp. Now, what's happened today? Because people don't like karate. In the United States, it's a quaint little thing we put our kids in. Well, today, casual MMA people do jiu-jitsu, and behind me, you see the jiu-jitsu school I go to. Now, I'm bad at jiu-jitsu. For me, it's my last frontier. I mean, I'm sure there's many others like Tai Chi I could learn and whatnot, but I'm probably not interested in that this point in my life, right? Like, I know stretching, I know yoga, I know that stuff. Maybe I'll get more into that when I'm older, but jiu-jitsu is a way for the desk jockey, as you put it, to watch MMA and have some type of familiarity and even brotherhood with it, right? Like, even though, and I say this in the nicest way, actual jiu-jitsu itself is a lesser part of MMA than it was in the beginning, right? People know what it is. A lot of the submissions don't work anymore. It's all no gi. It's not gi, right? So certain things are going to work in gi that are very difficult to pull off in no gi. But it doesn't matter. It makes the UFC bigger and bigger. So while the UFC became huge because people love bread and circus going back to the Roman times, people also now could exercise doing something that is a facsimile of MMA, and that is jiu-jitsu. As far as you're talking about, like, the desk jockeys doing hard sparring and whatnot, listen, I'm talking about the young fighters that actually have really athletic talent, but they still don't want to get hit. And there's a lot of them. And that's okay, man. I mean, listen, we'll see what kind of success they have in the fight. If they're meant to have that success, they will. If they're not, they'll go by the wayside like everybody else in the fight game. But yeah, never been a better time to be involved in combat sports. Read my book, Warrior of the Light.